Should we dive into them?
I guess so.
What do you mean by that?
Give me a fucking break, buddy.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
So there's we didn't watch.
Wait. So guys, we didn't watch. Wait, what were you about to say? We didn't watch a movie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Guys, we should have said that early on.
oh, that's so funny though.
My bad.
No, you're good. You're good.
Go for it. Yeah, let them know. Let them
No,
know.
no. So we didn't watch a movie this week.
Yeah, we decided we would do something funner.
Do
We-
top fives.
Yeah, we did top 5. The top 5 movies, top 5 TV shows, and top 5 albums, and then we're gonna talk about our favorite moments of the year.
Which
yeah.
one should we start with? Albums, movies, or TV?
What
I
do
guess
you What do you want to start with? It's a movie club. Maybe
It's a
we
movie
should,
club.
Yeah, maybe we should start with movies.
Yeah, and we were just talking about our top fives.
Yeah.
What's on and not on.
This is fucking movie club, Stevie.
Should we start with 5?
Yeah, of course.
And these are our top 5. It doesn't mean that we think that there are no movies that are good
Yeah.
outside of these.
Yeah.
We could do some honorable mentions,
Yeah, I guess maybe let's do
but we should save honorable mentions.
that right before our last ones.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. Go with
Yeah.
that. What's your 5th?
What's my 5th? My number 5 movie is The Batman.
That's a good pick.
Yeah, I had to include The Batman in it.
I kind of forgot about the Batman. when it was on
Yeah.
my list.
I just really thinking about everything this year, and like I had to even look through my AMC,
Mhm.
the like stub list or whatever, of, like all the movies I bought this year, and I was looking at The Batman. I was like, man, The Batman. If you're talking critic, I don't know. I'm kind of like everything. You know me. Everything I love so much. Everything I have so much fun for, and like I could have made like a fun list, but I kind of wanted to like just make like logistically like all around great movies, you know. And I think The Batman kind of like just it was a standout movie this year. There wasn't a lot of movies like it. There wasn't a lot of movies that did what it did. It's a standout for superhero movies, and coming off of like to make a new Batman movie is tough,
Yeah,
you know. And it did something so different.
and like so much of what people wanted,
Yeah, somehow, yeah.
which I didn't think that was gonna be able to happen.
Yeah, and I don't think people knew what they wanted, but the Batman, like, you know, it's gonna survive too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In the world of the DC fucking, you know, world imploding and being rebuilt, you know,
Yeah, and
it
I think,
survives and exists on its own. It's so powerful that like you can't even get rid of it now.
yeah, I think Robert's a great actor for it because he seems like he hates he'd be an actor that hates like superhero movies and like huge blockbusters, but I think secretly he like really loves it.
Yeah,
And that makes it a great fit for it
yeah,
because he like seems like he's too cool for it, but somehow he's doing it anyways.
yeah, definitely.
And like, I mean, obviously he like auditioned and stuff for it.
But it is one of those roles that it's like, of course, someone dope or you know someone good would want to take that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, well, at least this specific script of Batman.
Yeah.
You know, like this version of him. Like
The
if it-
detective kind of.
if it was
Zodiac killer
Batman versus Superman, there's
No.
no way he would have done it.
I don't think so. That's too. That's too comic-y.
Yeah,
But I loved how it felt like a detective movie.
yeah,
Like that was like the highlight of it for me.
yeah. What when are we getting Batman 2? Do you know? Is there
I think
any?
it's 2024.
Really?
I think so.
Okay, so it'll be another.
When are we getting that TV show? Are we getting that TV show?
Yeah.
Are they just like? Is like
Hopefully it's
HBO Max
shot.
just like trying to like cipher or like just give us a little bad news at a time so like we don't like fully hate them?
They're just gonna like shut down recently, like soon. Like, it's just not gonna even be active anymore. I wonder if they shot the show though. I hope they did.
I hope they did too. I'd be sad if they didn't.
Yeah. If it's not shot, it's probably not getting shot.
Damn. I hope that's not the case though.
But I think it did. I don't know. I don't know. What about you, Stevie? Number 5. Top movie.
Nope.
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 Really?
Yeah. I really like Nope. And like the more I've thought about it, the more I like about like what it stands for. Yeah, and like what it symbolizes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was like a really interesting take on like the alien stuff, and I think makes really interesting comments about like our social climate
Yeah.
and like our creative climate,
Yeah.
and like
No,
exploitation.
I love that angle. Like he's always got like just a good different angle on his movies. You know what I mean? Like going from Get Out to Us, and into Nope. Like all three of those movies have like completely different angles and just like perspectives, but like yeah, the way Nope brings in Hollywood and just the whole industry is amazing.
Yeah, he like beckons you to like think about his decisions, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
and be like, that was weird. Like, why did he put that in there? Or like, could this mean this? But at the same time, it was just like it was fun.
Yeah.
It had some great characters and some cool moments, and I love that like the alien was like the ship. Like that hadn't really been done before in a
Yeah.
big movie like that, and it was a fun bait and switch.
I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think like I feel like Arrival is still so like different too, like the different take on aliens.
No, Arrival's
Like
definitely different.
but it reminds me of like they're like similar in their differences on alien takes. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Of like Arrival being such a weird take on an alien, like they're kind of similar, and it's funny because like they were both trying to like give messages. You know what I mean? Like more or less, like
Yeah, outside of like aliens or
yeah,
it was more about like both the movies kind of hold up a mirror to humanity more than they do like
yeah,
exploring the ideas of aliens.
yeah, yeah. I wonder if Arrival inspires Nope in any way.
I could see it. I could see it. Andy put the Akira slide in that movie. I love that.
Yeah.
All right, what's your number 4?
Number 4. Number 4. Top Gun Maverick.
That's a top choice. That's a top choice.
Old Hollywood wins.
Old Hollywood coming back.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was fun, man.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was one of those movies that I only went to go because every time I watch like I feel like I watched like a Jimmy Kimmel interview, right? With someone I was like interested in, and they both were like, "Hey, fuck my movie. Fuck this show. Go watch Top Gun." And I was like, "What?" I was like,
Yeah.
and then a couple podcasts I would listen to, they were like, even like it was like the guest and the host were like, "Yo, fuck this podcast. Go watch Top Gun."
Yeah.
And I just got told to go fuck myself a bunch of times and to go watch Top Gun instead. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna go see it.
Dude, I feel that. I think I just kept seeing so many like middle-aged people on Facebook be like, Top Gun Maverick is what I think of as an amazing movie. And like I was like, man, all these people who haven't gone out to see movies in years or seen this one, I gotta see what it's about.
Yeah.
Just to say that I've seen it. And it really was exhilarating at times.
Yeah.
Like it makes it feel like you're like in a fucking space or not a spaceship, but
Yeah. Missing that one in theaters is a tragedy. But they had it in theaters for all year.
I think it spent more time in theaters than out of theaters this year.
Oh yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah. And it came back. I mean, it was like in theaters like all year, disappeared for like 2 months, and then came back in time for the holidays. While it's on streaming.
And then Tom Cruise, to say thanks, jumps out of an airplane.
It's probably still in theaters. Like we could probably still see it in theaters somewhere.
I'm gonna look right now.
Yeah, might as well.
I'm gonna look right now.
Might as well. But I guess to kind of spoil one of my favorite moments of the year was just seeing Top Gun in theaters.
Dude, that was hella
I went for
fun.
my birthday too. We went, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was when I met Anwar.
That was when you met Anwar.
IRL.
We did the podcast after that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, cuz he was on this motherfucker.
Dude, you're right. We could go see it right now at the Omnimax Theater.
Jesus Christ. It
On
is
Oakland.
still in theaters. And it's on Paramount Plus. And it's the top selling movie of the year.
That's so crazy. That's so crazy.
Nope is on Peacock.
I knew. I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
I gotta get on that rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything we put out is streaming. The Batman you can see on HBO Max while it's still here.
Yep.
While HBO Max is still here.
Yeah. You can see Top Gun on Paramount, you said?
Yeah. Nope is on Peacock. So far,
And
Everything is
my
streaming.
next one is on streaming too right now.
All right, what's your number 4 pick?
My number 4 is the Banshees of Inisherin.
That's the one you were just talking about too,
Yeah.
and it's the one that has the kid from the Batman in it, the new Joker, Barry.
Yeah, and it also has Penguin.
I just saw a clip.
It also
of
has
him.
Penguin.
He's like a soldier, or
Yeah,
something.
he's
or
like they're all just townspeople.
okay. I think I saw a clip of Barry from something, and I'm like,
Did
this
he seem
has
like
to.
weird and eccentric.
I mean, he always is kind of weird.
Yeah. It was probably this.
Yeah.
But it's funny because Colin is in it, the Penguin, Colin Farrell. And Mad Eye Moody, if you know who that is from the Harry Potter movies.
No.
Um,
No, but I saw. All right. Side note: I saw a funny interview with Mia Goth
Uh-huh.
and Robert Pattinson. Apparently, they were in a movie together. They were doing press, and they were like, they were just asking Mia Goth if she liked Twilight, and she was like, I never really watched Twilight. A lot of my friends did. She's like, yeah, I just sort of never got into any of that stuff or Harry Potter or anything. And then Robert's like, so you just didn't like anything I've been in?
Yeah, I saw that clip. It made me laugh.
Yeah.
But no, it's a good movie. I think
Yeah,
like, it's
Barry
like-
alone makes me want to see it, but
it's like I don't know if you've seen In Bruges.
no.
It's the same director, same actor pairs the leads, but it's just like a really interesting buddy, like friendship movie, that like is really representative of like cultural tension between like divided groups.
Okay.
And like really after like I've just keep thinking more and more about how like the moments in it that like didn't seem like I don't know like they just felt like very appropriate for that like are really representative of like how it feels to like suddenly like wake up and like your friend's your enemy, just like based on like nothing that you did or anything, just like they've changed.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like heavy, like but like there were some moments that got heavy unexpectedly, not like death and brooding heavy, just like damn, I don't know. And then like it's representative of like the Civil War that happened at that time in Ireland, and so like but like without it being a war movie, if that makes sense. So it was really good, and that's on HBO Max right now.
Okay.
So another one that's
Yeah, I might have to. I'm gonna try to watch that soon.
I think 2 of my last ones though are not on streaming yet, but might be someday.
Yeah, I mean,
What's your number 3?
um,
We have also I don't think we've shared any so far. Both yours are not on my list.
yeah.
Dang,
I think we're about to.
crossover.
Yeah, I know one we're crossing over.
I know 2. I think we're crossing over on.
Okay.
I think one of them I'm for sure. I don't think you've seen yet. So,
Okay. Yeah, probably not.
but what's your 3?
Everything, everywhere.
Dang. Okay, I respect.
That's
it.
not on your list.
No, it's on my list.
Okay.
It's on my list. It's just,
sorry.
sorry.
You just said, "Dang, I respect that." Like, oh wow, I didn't know that would
I
make it.
guess I can like 3's a solid rating for that movie. 3's a solid
Yeah.
rating for that movie.
Yeah, I've only seen that movie once.
Dude, I've watched it 1.5 times. My friends, I was showing it to my friends, and we didn't get to finish it. And now I don't think that they'll ever finish it, and they'll be left thinking that like it's overhyped.
I really needed to see it a second time in theaters, and I slacked on that.
Yeah.
And I need to own it and watch it at home too. I think the home watch is important. I think I need to do that. Like that's like like normally when I like a movie, I see it twice, and then the home watch solidifies like how I can actually rank it. Or like
That's fair. I think I'm like mad that my friends only watched the first half of it, and I don't know if they ever finished it, because I feel like the second half of that movie, like the first half is so like goofy and like fun, which is awesome, but that second half just like remains goofy and surreal, but like hits some emotional levels that are just like, damn. And like obviously like that one line has just been like, people use that over and over this year. In a different life, I would have loved to do taxes and laundry with you.
yeah,
Like
oh
that's
my
a classic
God.
line.
Yeah,
But like the scene where they're both rocks
God.
and they're talking and they go in for like the rock hug,
yeah. No,
that's nice too.
so many. Yeah, that movie is just. It's just different. There's no other movie like that.
Yeah.
Not even much to say about that movie.
And it feels like, I don't know, like the most maximal you can make a movie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like sensory overload. Have you ever seen Mr. Nobody?
Yeah. With Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That movie is like they're without being anything alike. They make me feel a lot of things,
Yeah.
both of them, in very different ways than most movies do. Like,
It's like a multiverse movie before the multiverse.
yeah. And it's just like, yeah, just the way they like tackle, like the way they make you like just feel so many different emotions in different times and jump back from them quickly, you know? Like, I think that's crazy. Like, to really be able to take people's emotions on a roller coaster, like legitimately. Like, most movies tackle one emotion. You know what I mean? Like, most movies have trouble tackling one emotion.
Yeah. Dude, Mr. Nobody's crazy because it tackles like a bunch of different individual storylines, right? But then it tackles that like huge overarching feeling of like, did I just make the right choice?
Yeah. Yeah, I hate Jared Leto, but that's an interesting movie.
Yeah, me too. That's exactly how I feel. All right.
Yeah. Number 3 for Steve.
Oh shit, I forgot.
It's not
I was
everything
about to say what-
everywhere.
No, but it is a movie we saw together.
Is it?
Even though I think we saw
Ooh.
Everything Everywhere together.
Yep.
And Nope together? No, we did see Nope together.
We might have.
We might have.
Maybe not. I don't know.
This one, we did a now showing for.
Wakanda.
No.
What?
Let me just say 764.
Oh, Barbarian?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Barbarian's number 3?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. I really liked Barbarian.
Barbarian did not make my list.
What? I guess that makes sense too. I think I could guess the rest of yours. This is one of the ones I thought we.
What
we
do you
had.
think? I want you to guess, but I don't. In case you're right.
Yeah. I'll let you know if they're on my mind when you eventually say them. I'll let you know if I would have thought them. But no, Barbarian was sick, and it was just so weird and like
Yeah.
like a reinvigoration of like the horror genre, and like people that don't watch horror were watching it, and like I don't know, it was just awesome.
Amazing. Yeah, Barbarian.
And like it was such a fun.
Barbarian should be on my list. Barbarian's one that I kind of.
You saw it 3 times in theaters.
Yeah.
I saw it 1 time in theaters, but that time in theaters was like one of the greatest movie experiences I've had in a long time. I had no idea what the movie was going to be like.
Yeah.
Had no idea what was going to go down. I thought I was going to get murdered in it by that strange man who walked in 30 minutes into the movie.
Yeah.
It was raining. I don't know. It's just like a perfect mixture.
Yeah. Barbarian really should be on my list. That's in my honorable mentions.
Yeah. That makes sense. Top Gun and The Batman are in my honorable mentions. What's your number 2? We're getting up there.
Yeah, and this is slower, a little slower than I thought, so I like it.
Yeah.
Or it's not going by as fast as I thought. My number 2 is Wakanda.
I respect it.
My number 2 is Wakanda.
Dude, Wakanda was like the movie that we saw it. I was like, Marvel's back.
It was that. It was. Yeah, it was good to see. After it was, I mean, like, I love multiverse, right? I loved multiverse. That was fun. That was great. But I can say that it like follows the Marvel formula that they've created partly in the duo or the introducing the new character formula. You know what I mean? Like, and Black Panther kind of does that too. I guess has Ironheart. Like.
And Namor.
Yeah, but introducing a villain slash slash anti-hero is way cooler than, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
America Chavez could have been done better. Like, I love American Chavez, but she didn't. I don't know. It just didn't feel the best. You know what I mean? But like, I think Wakanda really like sealed the deal for Marvel at the end of the year, like, and made them end on a good note.
Yeah,
Better note than they ended on before with Thor.
And part of it, I felt like too, because there was like no crossovers really.
Yeah, it did. It just felt, that's what I'm saying. Even with Ironheart, even with like them doing some similar things, it just felt like it existed in its own world. It felt like it was separated from all the other Marvel shit, and that's been like amazing to see so much like cool shit cross over. But it was cool to see it exist on its own, and just a downright great movie. I think it was fun. It had everything. It was a hard thing to follow up.
Yeah.
Like I have to give it that. Like for doing what it did with what it had. You know, like
Yeah.
it was hard. It was hard to do what it did.
And they handled the Chadwick's passing
Losing
super well.
Chadwick, just continuing on with that movie. You know, I don't know, every problem they faced during that, they did it
most
well.
definitely. Did you see it a second time in theaters? Or did you see it in non-3D?
No, I haven't. I've only seen it in 3D that one time.
I
Hopefully
would
it'll
love
be
to
on
see
Disney.
it. I would love to see it in 2D.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be on Disney Plus. Yeah, I can't wait to see it in 2D. Like, to be honest.
It's been crazy how many people I know that love Marvel stuff have been like, yeah, I'm gonna wait for Disney Plus, and I'm just like, I get it. I like can't.
Do you think Disney Plus hurts Marvel?
I think it had been a little bit.
That alone right there is like,
The oversaturation.
yeah, everybody can just wait for Disney Plus now.
Yeah,
Like, you can literally just wait. You can skip the theaters now.
you know it's coming.
Yeah. You'll hear all the spoilers no matter what, but you can just wait. Most people, like, I knew a lot of people that used to go see that shit, and now it's like,
I got Disney Plus,
yeah,
or I'll just get Disney Plus and watch it.
yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of casual Marvel people.
no, most definitely.
All right.
We're at 2.
Yeah, we're on 2. I did Wakanda.
This one I know you haven't seen,
So
but
I know you're number 1.
I think
I
what?
ruined your number 1.
No, you're okay. This one's The Fablemans.
Okay, I definitely haven't seen it.
It was just like classic coming of age movie meets like movie about creatives and like what it means to be a creative.
Who was it directed by?
Steven Spielberg.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like a kind of an autobiographical movie.
God, he did like E.T., didn't he?
E.T., Jaws, Indiana Jones, or is that?
So this is like, I feel like Licorice Pizza is a very strange movie for Paul Thomas Anderson.
It is like Steven Spielberg's Licorice Pizza.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And like it's just
Coming
cool to
of
see.
age, like what era is it set in?
It's set in the 60s.
About making movies?
It's from when he first gets his first camera, and like it's from when he goes to see his first movie as like a 5-year-old boy to when he graduates high school.
Interesting.
And like his first year out of high school.
It sounds like a war movie or something, being called like Fablemans or something.
That's
something.
their last name, the family last name of the movie.
Okay.
And it's about the whole family too, and like Seth Rogen's in it. Paul Dano's the dad.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch this.
No, you'll like it, and like it just like got me
Fuck
like
the like.
fired up on like movies again, and being like you can make cool ass movies by yourself, and like the DIY attitude he had early on.
Fuck the Oscar list, man. I gotta watch the Stevie list.
Yeah. Although I feel like some of my list is gonna collide. Hopefully.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, like I'd love to see these movies do good in the Oscars.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. But
No,
no,
I'm just saying what I need to see. You know how it's like
Oh, yeah,
everybody
yeah.
needs to watch like
Yeah.
like all these movies are nominated for like fucking Oscars, so it's like
Yeah.
all right, I need to watch them all. Like
yeah, fuck the Oscar list. Go
yeah,
Stevie list.
yeah, go watch the Stevie list, man. I
But
know you
no,
guys haven't seen Fablemans yet.
Yeah, I got to see that one. I saw that one solo, and it was like a fun like getting to see a movie solo that was also inspiring in some ways.
Solo movies can be great, especially when they are the right movie like
Yeah.
that.
And there's no one there to like you have to defend the movie to in
Yeah.
case somebody else didn't like it.
Yeah.
And David Lynch is in it, which I was like pumped about.
Hell yeah.
But what's your wait? Are we on number 1 now?
Yeah.
Dang.
So now we got to give off any honorable mentions that we haven't
Honorable
mentioned.
mentions.
You said Top Gun and Batman. I
Top
said
Gun, Batman.
I said
X.
Barbarian.
X is up there for me.
X is a good one.
I just liked my movie experience going to see X on top of being a good one. What other A24 was there? I didn't see The Shell.
Marcel the Shell, honorable mention. Bodies. Honorable,
Bodies.
besides their questionable soundtrack choices.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, what else is a good honorable mention?
I really want to see After Sun.
Werewolf by Midnight.
That was great. That
If you want to consider that a movie.
I had fun with Bullet Train. I'm just
Oh, wait. the real honorable mention, the Sandra Bullock movie with Brad Pitt and
That was
Channing
fun.
Tatum.
That was fun. That was a good
The
time. What was that
Jungle
movie
Book or
called?
something? I don't know.
That's kind of funny. We can't remember it. The Lost
The
Tribe.
Lost City.
The Lost City.
The Lost City. I do also want to see. I feel like this is like the other variation of that, but the new George Clooney, Julia Roberts movie.
That shit looks fun.
It does look funny, like dumb funny.
Apparently, I know Tar is supposed to be really good. I just never saw it. That's like what people think is gonna win the Oscar.
If I had my phone, I'd look at Letterboxd.
Oh, I think it gets a shout out for being the most fascinating release. Don't worry, darling. It was definitely the most like fun to like watch it come out.
You know, it's got mentioned enough.
That's probably true.
But it's not a bad movie. It's a good movie.
I think it's an okay movie.
It's worth a watch.
Yes, especially then because then you get to know.
And Florence Pugh. You know what I mean? Like above all, Florence Pugh. You know.
I love Florence.
Yeah,
so I'll
and
give
she
you that.
did great.
She did do great. She did great with what she was given.
Let's support it for the crew and Florence, and not Harry and Olivia.
That's true. I feel like Harry started the year and like had hit such a high.
Dude,
peak.
Harry had a year.
Harry had
shit.
Harry had a year.
Wait. Did you hear about Harry's recent controversies with the Gucci ad?
No.
You know, all right, so Gucci is owned by the same people as Balenciaga now, too, as well. And you know how Balenciaga was just under wraps for putting kids in bondage shit?
Yeah.
Well, Harry did a Gucci ad where he's in a children's bedroom with teddy bears and a child's guitar sitting on a child's bed. And he had to apologize for that. And, you know, of course, yeah, yikes. And it's just very bad timing to do some fucking weird child shit with your fashion shit after that. Same company, too. Same overall board,
Nah, for it's like, come on, you could
yeah.
figure out something better.
So now Harry's mixed up with the fucking weird pedo company shit.
Damn.
So yeah, Harry's had a fucking year, man.
Glass Onion. That's how my honorable
mention.
And then
there's a lot. There was so many good movies.
did you ever watch
year.
Stutz?
No.
I liked that. I thought it was cool.
No.
I could see why some people would be turned off by it. I still want to see Men.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
Oh, Prey gets an honorable mention from me.
Let me look at my letterbox. What did I? Oh, new from Friends. Stevie reviewed Banshees.
I could give it 5 then.
Is there any? All right. What about this? Before we go to one, is there any movies that you watched this year that are older that surprised you? Because I will say Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight's so cool. Mulholland Drive I became obsessed with by David Lynch. I'd never seen that until this year. I also really loved Memories of Murder. I can't never say the director's name right, but it's the same director that did Parasite.
Look, low-key, a lot of shit needs on. Like Licorice Pizza was this year. That's an honorable mention.
Was that this year?
Yeah.
Crazy.
The Kid Detective. Wait, no, that's 2020. Never mind. I'm sorry. But Jared Carmichael's special. Have you seen that yet?
Yeah.
With Daniel? Yeah, okay.
That was amazing.
I knew you were late for it.
That was amazing.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, on the count of 3?
Yep.
That one was heavy, but great. Heavy.
Yeah.
But real. I gotta know what your number 1 is.
My number 1?
I kind of think I already know what it is.
Yeah, you already kind of know. But you don't actually know.
It's Thor, Love and Thunder.
My number 1 worst movie of the year. My number 1 movie is Super Mario. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it is 2 movies.
It's Mario 1 and 2.
Super Mario 1 and 2. X and Pearl.
Nice.
I had to put them together. I couldn't choose between one of them.
You're saying those are your favorite Pokemon games?
Shut up.
What do you mean by that?
That's good. That's really good, Stevie.
I just thought of that right there.
Oh, man. That's really good. Nerd joke. Nerd time.
Nerd joke.
Wow. No, but they belong together. You've seen X. You haven't seen X?
No, I saw X.
Okay,
We
alright,
saw it
but-
together.
but you haven't seen
I went
Pearl.
in and saw it with no context.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was Kid Cudi until the very end.
Yeah. But you haven't seen Pearl. But they and if Maxine was out, it might be included with it too. I just had to include them both. Pearl, you're gonna really be amazed with.
I'm excited
Pearl
for it.
is like X is like just it was my personal like favorite, and I can't even say I like Pearl like more. I can't say I like X more than Pearl either. Like, but they're so vastly different, but they also like they work together,
Yeah.
and
And it's cool. I can't think of the last time that like a movie that has not had any previous sort of like establishment.
Yeah.
Has come out with the first one, the sequel, and the third ready to come out.
yeah.
And they're critically acclaimed.
Well, yeah, they filmed the first one and the prequel all in a matter of like 2 months together. Like they stopped filming the first one, wrote the prequel for 2 weeks, and then started filming it again.
Damn.
And then once X came out, they started writing Maxine.
That's tight. That's tight. I mean, X was awesome.
X
And,
was
like,
really great, and you're gonna really. I think you're gonna like Pearl more.
I'm
I
sure
think
I will.
I think you will. Pearl is just like, fuck, man. They really did something with Pearl.
I love that they took a lot of like classic slasher tropes and like jacked them to the max, and sort of like turned them on their head in some ways.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, like slashers are historically sexual. Let's make it about filming a porno.
Yeah. And Pearl takes the Wizard of Oz and makes it somehow kind of
Terrible.
gruesome.
That's crazy. That's
Like,
crazy.
insane.
I do sometimes. I think like I see your tweet on Twitter because I'll see some people with that Pearl, Abby,
Yeah. Oh, and someone else.
someone else.
Oh, man. So, Stevie. I already know.
Super Mario. Just kidding. It's everything everywhere.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Shout out everything everywhere all at once. The only movie mentioned twice on our list.
Wow, that's crazy.
We didn't have any other overlaps?
No, but we liked all each other's lists.
Yeah.
Hey, well, I think we saw a lot of them together too.
This is good. I'm glad we didn't have a lot of overlaps.
Yeah, it was just everything everywhere.
That's
And I
great.
feel like the most basic bitch for having that as my number one, but it was just
But it's deserving too. I
Yeah.
think it's a lot of people's number ones this year.
I feel like if you didn't see it in that first like month that it was out, or like those first 2 weeks, like it was probably got
I
overhyped
wonder-
for you.
I wonder what the consensus on it will be in 5 years.
I don't know. I hope that wins the Oscar. I think it is like everything the Oscar is looking for in a movie, except for the fact that it's
Is it
goofy.
nominated? Are Oscar lists
They're
out?
not out yet.
Okay, okay.
But like,
Didn't something coming out recently? Like
Golden
Academy
Globes.
Award? Oh, Golden Globes. Okay.
yeah, it because like Oscar movies, they love. We're like specifically right now, like for it to be nominated as an Oscar movie, it needs to be like about like a minority group or something like that. I don't know. They have all these rules, but like there's so many things that this movie's about. The only reason I could see them not picking it is because it's goofy and it's silly, and it's like funny. But I think that would be a great thing for the Oscars to pick and move away from like the snobbiness that they are traditionally known for.
Yeah.
But it was a really good year of movies.
I think it has a good chance of doing well.
I think so too. It's so crazy to me that people are like, movies are dying, and it's like, man, there's so many good movies.
No,
that
this
come
was
out.
the best year for movies in a while.
And like I know we're missing some off the top.
And granted, we had COVID and shit like that, but like, even the years before that. I mean, the years before that were like for real, like Marvel just dominating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
Like,
this year was a lot of other things.
and there was A24 has been booming for years now, or they've been putting out. It's been A24 and Marvel for like 6 years now.
Yeah. No, definitely. And it was like this year there was just 2 movies that didn't even come from like universes. They were the second sequels of these movies.
Yeah.
Avatar and Top Gun. Just the second.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But
Jesus Christ.
a good year of movies. I feel
Shout
like
out movies, man.
shout out movies on the Movie Club.
Yeah. Shout out.